Hello, hello, hello. I have a lot on my mind, so I just felt like I should just come here and share what was on my heart. So, I had a friend that was going through a breakup, and what I realized is so much about myself, so much about this game we play as people that we really take ourselves through some things. But I think we do that, so some of us, that's what we need to remember, because we remember those really emotionally charged things. And, I realized a few things. I realized that, that felt really hurtful. I put myself through a lot. I realized that there is a grief and there's an allowed space to grieve a relationship, what didn't happen, all the hopes and dreams and all that you thought you were creating, and then for it not to be, there is a grief there. And a lot of times we don't allow ourselves to experience the grief. We just experience the hurt of it, but not necessarily the grief, because we feel like that's just so much. That's just too much. And I realize like this year has been a year of releasing, a year of really honoring myself and honoring the embodiment of the love and self-worthiness that I remembered. And in doing that, it's such an interesting experience. It feels, for lack of a better word, weird to sit in the embodiment of my wildest dreams, to sit in the embodiment of, oh my God, I really love myself. I really know I'm fucking badass, that I am worthy. And I am open to receive in ever more expansive ways, and living in that embodiment and seeing it manifest in front of me. So I've been having this experience, it's almost like this out-of-body experience, where I'm almost looking at myself from up here and seeing myself and seeing, oh my God, you really do love yourself. You really do know your worth. You really do you really do see yourself and are in that embodiment and in the authenticity of myself and in the confidence that I always knew was possible, but I only had it on the outside, not really on the inside. And now, because I have it so much on the inside, it's really showing up in my everyday in a variety of ways. And because I'm human, I love to test myself and push up against the edges and find out where those edges are. And I meet more and more authentic versions of myself. And I'm just really grateful that I'm in that space of knowing, of allowing myself to experience myself, how I want to be experienced, and really it's just being myself, just however I am. I don't have to do anything special because I'm already special. Each and every one of us is special because we're unique in our own individual amazing ways. So here I am, seeing how, yeah, I'm grieving the loss of some relationships. And it's not to take anything away from my current partnership. There's nothing in this world right now, in this present moment, that could replace what I have. And I think that actually that relationship is what has really made me see myself so clearly. Like I fully realize that there are things that you cannot learn in any other ways, and why we're drawn as humans to have certain encounters and experiences, because there's certain parts of ourselves that we may never get to meet if we don't have certain experiences. And it can be had in a variety of ways. It doesn't always have to look this one way. Just like motherhood. You could be a bonus mom. You can be a birth mom. You can be a grandma. You could be a, just a bonus figure in someone's life. A coach, a teacher. Like you can, so it doesn't have to necessarily look like you birthed the children. It doesn't necessarily have to look like a certain monetary thing or whatever it is that you're desiring. There's nothing wrong in desiring it. The opportunity is really being honest about why we want it. And maybe you need that big house or fancy car or whatever it is to really fully embody your worth. Maybe that's what you need. And that's okay. There's nothing right or wrong about it. It's just that may not be someone else's thing. And at the same time, being honest about really what you're desiring. Really, you know what? I really like to have a lot of money so that I have the freedom of not worrying about anything. Nothing. And I have so much I am able to give. Yeah. Being mindful of myself. Not leaving myself out anymore. Not abandoning myself. I have done all the things. I haven't done all the things, but I've done a lot of things that were less than smart in a variety of situations. I have loved some of the most, scallywaggiest there's a word, I can't think of it. Vagabond people. But that's because my heart was like, oh, no one gets left behind. But I was really leaving myself behind, which is why, I tried to love externally of myself and get it from the external. But that time had to come from me, had to come from inside myself. So here I am, fully embodying my confidence, fully embracing myself, fully in my most confident version of myself, and still growing and expanding and allowing myself and others to be wherever they're at, whatever experience they're having, whatever's coming up for them, whatever they're feeling, and being okay with feeling it not only for myself and within myself, but allowing them to have their feelings and their experience and not try to change it and not try to take away that pain. Because I remember that pain, so I don't have to live in the embodiment of it, but I remember it because it allows me to really just be grateful and appreciative of what I have right